This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Penn State's offense has the ball for the first time. Off-play action on first down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about it.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Takes the handoff. It's Slater. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be fourth down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback a bailment.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now staring at a third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Lacey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. The play-action fake. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It's complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moffitt. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll try to snap it quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Moffitt. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Lacy. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Mano-y-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Works the middle of the field. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Second down, he'll throw it. The screen, he can go. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're working that left side. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on third and goal. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Everett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Everett. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll run the sneak for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to power it in. Nothing doing again. A 4th straight stop behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The quick out. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. At the 35, he's loose. Sprinting away. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 10 over Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man on the right. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running to the left. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Makes the grab on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Working the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands. It's Moffitt. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's caught. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And now on second down for this offense. They want to run this quarterback. Gets the first himself. There he goes. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Going to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
41, Oklahoma State, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Lacey. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's 2. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Faulkner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll go to the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with him. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were.